Hello. Do you want to become more effective in saying no? This is one challenge that many people face, that they are not able to say no. And I'll also share with you why it is important to say no. Before we proceed further, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. Why it is important to say no? The simple reason is time is only so much. We all have 24 hours, and within those 24 hours, there are lots and lots of things to be done. And if you say yes to something, obviously you say no to many other things. That is why it's important to figure out, why do you need to say no to certain things and to certain people also. And that's perfectly all right. So what is it that you can start doing to say no? First thought is, become confident about the fact that it's absolutely okay to say no. Many people feel that it's not okay to say no. People will feel bad if you say no to them, and that's okay. What is important for you to understand is, it's ultimately your time, your priorities, and you need to take a decision what needs to be done at what particular time. And it will be possible only when you make a choice. So that is why the first thought that you must ingrain in yourself, first belief that you must start strengthening within yourself, is that it's absolutely okay to say no. First thing. Second important thing that you must be clear about if you want to say no is, you must have absolute clarity about boundaries. Boundaries means who can have a demand on your time, and who will you say yes to, and who will you say no to. That clarity is absolutely important. For example, in the morning time, you must have clarity as to who can invade into your time, right? Because you need to have clarity. What do you want to do in the morning time? You need to have time for exercise or meditation or reading newspaper or reading something else. You need to have clarity. And you can absolutely say no to phone calls in the morning. So have clarity about boundaries. Third important thing is practice saying no. You may not be very experienced in saying no to others, but as you start practicing, you will master that skill. And you will notice it's not as difficult. So start practicing with people who are closer to you, who will not really feel bad about it. In fact, I always say this. First start saying no to yourself. And what do I mean by that? Start saying no to your own distractions first. When you are able to say no to your own distractions, obviously you are putting your foot down on what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. So this is important. Practice it. Fourth important thing is, rather than saying quick yes or no to anything, any person reaching out to you for your time to do a project, a task, a report, or any such thing, you can always seek time to commit. Because at the moment you may not have clarity as to how much time this work that is being assigned to you or being asked of you, how much time will that take? You may not have clarity in the beginning. But as you seek time to commit, you will have clarity of thought in the meantime. You can deliberate on that in your own mind, whether you will be able to commit to it or not. So seek time so that you can get absolute clarity about commitment that you want to make or you don't want to make. The next important thing is, whenever you say no, say it absolutely clearly. Why it is important is, whenever you say no, the other person will make a conscious attempt to persuade you to come to yes. And you need to be firm on this no, so that you can withstand the pressure that may come to you to say yes, right? And the last thing is, always understand what are the implications of saying yes. How will it take toll on your time, your energy, and maybe some other resources also? You need to be absolutely clear about that. As I said in the beginning, I'm saying it once again, whenever you say yes to something, you are saying no to many other things. And whenever you are saying no to something, it also means you want to say yes to something even more important than that. And that has to be absolutely your decision. So start with feeling that it's absolutely okay to say no and become confident about this over a period. Don't feel guilty about it. That's what I would like to say in the end. I'll keep on sharing more ideas in my subsequent videos. Signing off now.